Hey guys, this is Primeval, and we're playing another game of Offworld here. This time we are playing Soren Johnson, who his wife just started streaming, Layla, and they just traded off. So you in this game is actually Soren. And we're playing.
I want the speed
Need to shut off the ad and pause the stream. Okay, so I left my nice headphones at work, so I'm using just speakers right now, so hopefully the sound quality won't be bad. It'll just be the game sounds coming through, so I think that'll be okay. The game sounds don't need to don't need any high fidelity or anything like that. So let's go. Lots of carbon and aluminum, so okay, we could scavenger it right over here.
Don't worry, we'll have this outpost off the ground in no time.
Robotic colony founded.
Low levels of water found.
Yeah, that was interesting. So a lot of really nice resources right next to the settling area, so everyone just jumped on that.
Scientific colony found. Levels of iron found.
Robotic
Medium
colony
levels
founded.
of water found. Ooh, a geothermal vent.
Not a problem.
That will be useful.
We'll have this done in a jiffy. I just need to locate some spare parts.
And do I want to go solar here? Wind, we want a triangle somewhere. I guess up here would be fine. It's not the best, but it is nearby. Or just a line on this ridge here.
Robotic colony
We'll do that. So I've got the carbon needs met. I want the next black market unlock in 20 seconds. So I'll definitely need to free up some carbon, at least to get to 1500.
7,000, 10,000, 12,000, 14,000, 16,000.
Maybe 16,000 is too much, but that's what we got ourselves into. Okay, what's water looking like on this map? It's actually looking, well, there aren't any large water fields. And Soren picked that up for 18,000. Okay, closest water is going to be over here. Probably grabbing this stuff would be best. We're going to go and buy this claim as soon as we can. That means selling some of this down.
Black market is online.
Alright, so we just need 2,000 for glass. Sell down that silicon.
Scavenger colony expanded.
And I probably want to get into glass here, so quarries, we don't really have, there's no nice high or even medium silicons around. Large silicon fields. So shark bait, as a scientific player, will probably be happy with that.
Scientific colony expanded.
And I wish I was getting more money out of carbon here. I think I went a little too hard into quarries. Hey Mata Zaref. Welcome to the stream. We're going to go into power a little more. And start going into fuel / water.
Colony expanded.
Drop that triangle down before someone beats us to it. And yeah, let's replace some of this stuff with reactors. The price of electronics is going up, and is Soren building out electronics right now? No, steel. pretty heavily into steel. And we should probably buy up glass now before the price gets any higher.
Robotic colony expanded.
Needs water, start auto supply. And if we can free up the money now, it's going to be cheaper to get the money for glass. But I do want to keep my eye on picking up this $7,000 claim here. And I could go to 16,000, I think, is the most I'd be comfortable with. So with the price of power being what it is, 20,000 would be okay, but that'll have to be it. I do have all the resources to build the geothermal out right now, and power is a good price, so hopefully that'll pay off soon. And it's probably worth grabbing a goon squad for that, so let's sell down the water. Grab that goon squad. Goon squad protect that, and there's our geo floating out.
Robotic colony expanded.
And we've got all this carbon. There is one other scavenger player, but I probably have a much larger carbon stockpile than he does, since I am into triple carbon, which probably doesn't need to be happening right now. Let's see, how much is solar going to cost? Almost as much as the upgrade. What's the wind like on this tile? 0.4. Better than nothing. Sell on the water, grab our upgrade, and put out reactors.
Need to locate some spare parts.
May as well make it a diamond.
Caught a dirty rat trying to break our stuff.
Someone tried to mutiny our geothermal. Price of power is still good. I'll go and defend that. And maybe we should steal someone else's power. Let's see, there's a geothermal down here. Is that protected? Almost certainly. What about Soren? He's got a geothermal too. Almost certainly defended. Defended.
Just disappointed in you.
Okay, we've got the water coming in. Do I want to go even more heavily into reactors here? Price of electronics is quite reasonable. But for now, we can try to get away with making our money off of the reactors here. Let's drop a goon squad on that.
Scavenger colony expanded.
And then we can try moving into food. Maybe some glass. Oh nice, price of carbon's going up.
Market is online.
Let's try to pick up another one of these.
Colony expanded.
And has a new goon squad been purchased? Something of ours was mutinied. Our wind turbine was mutinied. Try to pick up that nanotech. This is probably goon squad pressured again, but it wasn't. So we'll pick that up, get some nice money rolling in. And I can go to 12,000 for that. Take the upgrade here and start moving into chemicals. Wouldn't be bad.
I don't know everybody's name yet.
But food would be better. We just don't have a source of glass, so the farms are going to be expensive to build out. But do I want to do chemicals, say, right up against Soren here? Might be alright.
The black market is
And we do need to check the Offworld prices. Let's see, fuel's a really good price. Going into Offworlds would make good sense for us. And I think we do want to get into chemicals as well. Price of oil is pretty high. Look for another mutiny and mutiny. Let's see, what else is there for us to grab? Mutiny is back. Big shortage. We'll sell some stuff down soon.
The black market is online.
18,000
Your stock is being bought.
used buying into us. Let's see, where can I free up some more money here? Frozen down. Pick up another cheap mutiny. Washermatic, yes, the campaign is, you know, each of the missions are linked. So the missions themselves, I think, are around half an hour each, but they are connected, so it is sort of a longer play experience. I haven't really looked very much at the campaign, though. And the campaign is the part of the game that's under the heaviest rework.
The black market is online.
$2,000. Do I want to buy a little of everyone else as well? Or should I just try to take down Soren? We'll just diversify our stock here. It is going to draw attention, more attention to us than we probably want. Dismiss that. Can I get some more water pumping? Let's pick up a claim here while it's still cheap. Do I want a random iron off in the middle of nowhere? No. No, I don't. I do want another water here. Although if I can pick it up for really cheap, cannot. Alright, so we're gonna go and scrap the aluminum and put an Offworld there. And we'll grab a goon squad to protect that as well.
Your stock is being bought.
Scientific colony expanded.
The black market is online.
Okay, we just need glass and electronics, both of which are quite expensive, especially the electronics.
Your stock is being bought.
So we've got to buy you vote next, that'll be our goal.
The black market is online.
So we're getting there slowly. That is towards the money we need for the Offworld. And Offworld, we're going to be shipping fuel. Fuel's worth a lot of money here. So, scrap this. And I guess we are being targeted fairly hard, but so is Soren, so... and he's our main threat since he owns 40% of our stock. Hey, Star of Hope. Welcome to the stream. Pick up another claim for 2,500. Let's do that. I don't think we're going to buy anyone out as soon as I might like, so we'll leave that going. And what's our conversion of carbon to fuel? Half a carbon to one fuel, so that's pretty good.
Crew with you.
Robotic colony expanded.
And we're going to go and auto ship carbon here. Pick up another goon squad.
7,000, 8,000, 10,000.
Although these goon squads are going to be a bit of a waste because of how cheap dynamite is. Maybe we'll pick up another dynamite with our next one, if only to make it more expensive for other people to target us down. Although I'm glad I'm scavenger here so I can do more black market buys. I do want to slow you/Soren down since they have a dangerous amount of shares in us here. So in the meantime, let's go and drop a lab. And we'll keep an eye on the black market and make use of that as soon as it becomes available. Probably want to take down the electronics. What's the price of steel at? It's not great. Power surge here, but the engineering lab is probably defended. It was not, however, so nice. We took out a lot of nice buildings there. And sell down. No, we need the fuel to sell Offworld, but we'll auto buy that because we do have that set to auto buy good. And we'll sell the chemicals.
Trying to break our stuff.
Something of ours was targeted. We got a dynamite, and no one else has Offworlds online yet. I have the cheap dynamite. And we'll save that to use on someone. Let's see, to get over to buying Soren, we're about a third of the way there. And my water's still pumping. We're going to go and up our chemical production, and our water production, and then our fuel production.
The black market is online.
Black market, let's pick up a cheap power surge. As far as reasonable, we're just breaking even on that. Do I want to pick up a really expensive claim? No. Do I want to buy out any of these guys? No. I want to buy Soren since he owns 40% of me. I'm going to stick with that plan.
The black market is online.
We're getting there. Right, but his stock value is going up as well. What can I scrap? I think we'll just go and pick up another claim here. And drop this here.
We're not surprised.
Defend it,
Just
drat.
disappointed in you.
Expected, but worth a try.
The black market is online.
And with the price of carbon being what it is, we should go and scrap that, put our quarry back in. How much money does Soren have? We are much closer to acquired funds. Double ship fuel. Let's see. Tim has an Offworld online. Oh, it's definitely a race. Whether Soren can buy me out first or I can buy Soren out first. We can pick up some other players, but we aren't interested in them. There's one serious threat for us, and it is Soren. Oh, oops, we froze down a couple of our own buildings there. That's not the best. We'll up our fuel production again. Let's see, what are the chances that this thing is still Lagoon Squad protected? Fairly high. Yeah, it is still Lagoon Squad protected. So let's stick an EM. Oh, it's frozen down now. Okay, that's fine. Something else must have cleared it.
Offworld shipment launched.
We need another 50. What do we have in resources? Not quite enough. Just need a little more ticking in. Our off-worlds are launching their fuel. Whatever things are being frozen down, we'll buy out you. There we go. Soren, and now the game should be ours, since we also inherited some shares in other people. I want to buy out either of these guys. Sharkbait would be the safer buy, since we don't give money to anyone else. And let's up our fuel production again. We inherited a hacker array. We are bringing in a fair amount of carbon. And these guys are frozen down. We can start these guys on auto supply. I think it's economical to be making electronics at these prices. Yes, it does seem so. And we do need to quadruple ship fuel then, since we picked up 2 more off-worlds.
Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money. Look at all the money.
Alright, let's make sure the buildings we inherited make sense and are doing what we want. We can switch silicon. We can probably switch one more of these over to glass. Otherwise, we are happy with the setup. And we're going to go for Sharkbait, since he does have the 2 off-worlds. Let's see. How much do we need for that? 300,000. Let's see. And a little more water. Let's up our water production.
Shipment launched. Look at all the money.
And we'll short carbon.
Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money. Look at all the money.
Electronics versus carbon. We can swap this out for an electronics. And swap this out for solar. Delete, my friend. Alright. We'll up our water production again. And my carbon shortage is coming through good.
Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money.
Alright, so we'll buy up Star Tim, so we've got all the off-worlds now.
Look at all the money.
Make that 6 shipments of fuel, and we should have this fairly safely. He's got almost 4,000 on hand, but our buyout cost should be a lot better, and we already own 60% of him, so we should be on to a pretty safe victory from here. Shortage soon. Let's queue up another carbon shortage, just in case we need some more there. Shortage coming soon. Let's buy into the food a little. Let that price tick up. Oh, it looks like Klein double shortages, eh? Alright, well, that's fine. I think we'll be okay there. We'll sell down once that reaches 550 because, well, he doesn't have any hacker rays. This must be natural then. Alright, well, once that reaches its peak, we'll sell down the food, and oh, we don't even need to do anything. We've got the money right there. Alright, good game. as well as 83 thinks that, so I sent a power surge through and froze down a bunch of Soren's buildings, including the Pleasure Dome, and then I dynamited it. He rebuilt it, and that might have reset the freezing clock. So maybe that didn't end up working out the way we wanted it to, but overall it didn't matter. Washmatic, the first player to buy someone out doesn't always win. In fact, oftentimes they don't win, especially if they've bought out the wrong person. So depending on if they've chosen the wrong person to buy out, so that's if they, by buying someone out, they end up giving a lot of money to a third party who was also invested in the player who was just bought out, or if they're fairly close with someone else, but they don't realize it, or they decide to focus on buying out the wrong person, then buying someone out is pretty expensive, oftentimes. And so it can take a while for that investment to pay itself back. So the first buyout is by no means guaranteed the win.